Hey you, I'm Rodolfo, and the subject of this presentation is product mindset for building early stage startups. I will start saying why I'm not here. I'm not here to talk about a success history. I'm here to talk about a true one. And this history is still being written. And maybe, in some way, you can be part of that. In the next few minutes, I will concentrate some of the knowledge that we had in our journey. Our startup is 100% and we all met online and it's on early stage. We use product processes in the cores of the company, from product development passing through marketing, CX, sales, operations, and more. And our dream is to empower local business to our digital world. I'm talking about local and what we want. We want that local business products to be found as easy as products at big marketplaces are. So imagine you are a local consumer and you want to buy a hammer. If you are a digital one, you are going to enter on Google and search for a hammer. Here in Brazil, probably it will appear a lot of big marketplaces selling it. And most of the times, it will take a long time to get into your home. But maybe the business that has in your region has this hammer, but you're not going to search in each one of them to see if they have it. That's why we built a website in which you can search for a product, and if you like it, you can enter in contact directly through WhatsApp with the seller, and they will be in touch with you and deliver the product at the same day. Hold on, this is not a pitch presentation. I will quickly explain the structure of our company, and afterwards we will begin in the insights. The company is split in two organizations, the local operation and the hub. The hub has product development and the founders, and local operations, which is going to have in each region that we work. We'll have CX, sales, ops, and marketing. And currently, we are working on Uberaba City. Now, I will share some of our experience, and it will bring insights to you, hopefully. Either you work at a product development, or is thinking about starting a new venture, or think or believe that product mindset will help in your daily job. It will be helpful for you, hopefully. Okay, starting a startup is never easy. Too much uncertainty, we have our full-time jobs and the odds plays against us, right? What keeps us working week to week is believing that if we are working on a big enough problem and we utilize product model operations, success turns to be inevitable. Some folks, as Marty Kagan, says that good product organizations makes ordinary people achieve outstanding results, and we are working on that. It has been really, really hard. But I'm here to show you some of the product models that we established through our journey that might help in your own. Okay, first of all, I talked about a product model, but what I mean about that? In early startup ventures, our main objective is to find pattern chaos. To achieve that, we use a well-known model, and we can follow some of these principles, which are focus on results and not deliveries. This is the good old one, focus on outcomes. Prioritize our actions using discovery phase processes. Also, being in direct contact with your client or user. Everything is a hypothesis, test it, iterate it, and let them die if it is needed. Follow the data if you have them. If you don't have them, please collect them. And also, as a structure, utilize agile model with corporation and teams with a lot of backgrounds. Okay, if you are in product development, probably these pillars are already in your veins. But why should these pillars be restricted to software delivery? At Local, our culture is to utilize these concepts in all verticals that I have already presented to you. I call this work as journey management. It's very similar to what we already do in product development. But in the delivery phase, we not only deliver digital product, but you also deliver process, content, sales strategy, CX communication, and so far so on. Afterwards, you get the results, the data that you want, and iterate it. So the same process, different outputs, same impacts in the business results. Why that? After all, what we want is to deliver our value proposition. Doesn't matter if it is with software development or not, especially in the early stage that we are. We also can do that as a product management manager in a big company and stepping out of the experience in local. I'm talking about the experience that I had in the last um, full-time job that I had. I, as a product manager, not only worked to deliver technology, but also helped processes with other verticals of the company. Of course, my main outcomes came from software delivery, and I invested most of my time on that. But in my discovery time, I collected great data and insights that would help initiatives outside of product development, working side by side with sales ops, relationship marketing, and everything else. We could improve our user journey, and also achieve amazing business results. And that is another way that the work of journey management can be done in a company. Now we are going back to local, specifically from the beginning phase in which we were the blank paper writing down. The phase we were completely in doubt of what business strategy we would start with. As a part-time initiative, all the effort that we could save, it would be valid, right? Because of that, we looked into companies that could inspire us to deliver our value. We searched companies that had similar personas, solved part of our value proposition, had inspired organization structure, and also a good usability of their solutions and products. There are four of them. The first one is Stone, a Brazilian company that is a payment acquirer, which is known to have a great sales and support team to local business. They know that local business needs a handshake, and because of that, our startup took the decision to have sales, ops, CX, and marketing all at local operations. To validate our problem, we made a lot of interviews and also collected quantitative data. Another insight that we had, it was that a lot of companies were directing to the same problem and persona in the last months. That means that the problem is big and also there is market for it. We know that having a lot of companies, maybe it's not good, but we know that it's not their core business also. So we could have the advantage for it. Also, we thought that our partners would have problems registering the products inside of our platform. We took a look at Pointy. We got inspired by them because they solve this problem really, really easily. In the B2C side, we know that we really needed an interface that would be user friendly and it would not interfere in the current user journey to buy online, which is buying through WhatsApp. We took a look into Wish, which sells products with the same price range that we want to sell in local. And we adapted to our persona and user journey. About the organization structure, we took a look into Hire Group, which turns every collaborator into a true intra-entrepreneur. This strategy saved us a lot of time because we predicted some of our problems, and from day one, we were aligned with the best strategies in the market. Okay, I said to you a lot of stuff that we have done, some principles, and it would not be fair if I didn't show you the results that we had, right? But to begin with, when we are talking about early stage startup, we need to do a leap of faith in some point of the journey. But you are not going to jump from the cliff if you at least doesn't know the distance, right? Yeah. So that's why we got some key performance indicators that would bring us the knowledge if we have product market fit or not. They are conversion rate, NPS, and partners revenue inside of our platform. Okay, these were our objectives. And as I said to you, I'm not here to show you a success history, but a true one. Now, let's see the true story. Okay, so let's see. As you can see here, we sold non-items, at least that we could track them. Therefore, our conversion rate was 0. NPS, we couldn't track it because any completed journey was achieved. And also, we generated no tracked value for our partners. But let's take a deep look. Not all hope is gone, right? Okay, now here we are. Other metrics that were really important for our business. Our CTR was greater than the average of the market. Conversion rate from homepage to product page also greater than the average of the market. The bounce rate way lower than what happens in the average of the market also. In the whole process, we got in touch with 25 stores inside of our platform, more than 250 products, and more than 1.5k users. And 10% of the city is following us on Instagram. We have to remember that our MVP is located in one city of 300,000 inhabitants. That's amazing, right? Okay, what now? Should we continue pursuing the sales? Maybe not. We thought that this was our true value proposition, but maybe we already have good metrics to show products but not complete the journey inside of our platform. So, what's next? As you may have seen, we have good metrics before completing the purchase flow. We can continue trying to understand why they are not buying inside of our platform. Also, we can just simplify and position ourselves as a place that shows products but not sell them. We also can quit our journey. We can start doing something else. Anyway, what comes next is an open question, and maybe you can help us to determine that. We all know that 90% of the startups fail, and we were aware of that from the beginning. But we also knew that the journey would be a success, whatever outcome we achieved. But imagine if we hit the impossible shot. This is the presentation, but it's not the end of the journey. I hope that some insights that we shared here really make you think about your day job and your ventures. Please, if you want to see more content like that and discuss about it, reach me out on LinkedIn and I will love to share with you some extra points. Thank you for the opportunity in Product School, and this is Local. See ya.